So what is say you see onipa ya ade a osa yeyi na ade ba ko Sammy Flex TV enim ye ne say ye nuanom a omobo ho modern entertainment industry nim no ye hu say obi bo ne ho modern say ya na ye so yetimi atwe abe no na emmo a esese ye so ye de bo no na e de abo no. Today on the show we are crossing over all the way to US of A, America mamupa. Ye nua baby, what started jumadie bi obone ho modern and nipa bebre e bia na omadwen enyama so, or maybe you've not even gotten time to check her out and what she is doing. We believe in promoting real talents. We believe in promoting all the good things around the world, not only in Ghana. My name is Sammy Flex. Welcome. And in case you've not subscribed to our channel, you can do so. And around the world, whatever you are doing that you would want some support from us, feel free, get in touch and let's do it here. I'm getting support from Digital Rasta Currency with Flex, Ya Lapiji, Nana Rake and Team Dodi Solomon, as well as Tina Baby, aka Sexy Don Don. Okay, so now this is what we're going to do. I have been monitoring a lady on Facebook especially. Eye Jumadi bia oye ofefefe Jumadi 2 Jumadi ehye crime and me twebe no am se da bi I say we asin na etinenka de me person hu ni say apart from so oye Jumadi nkwan no oye obi a ne ho fe pa sister tuntuma ho fe ekoyie ebe bisa mpo se ono nkwan na ho ana se obi afana na ano so atimi ho na a friend Jackie, simple for short. Jackie, but maybe sad the account now is what me on. Jackie will be a talk show. Jackie entrepreneur, Jackie a platform orator, and now sounds a philanthropist. And T being partner maybe of a Ghana. Now so here na son and baby beer. Obey me, a quite bit me about not what me na. Yanko America mamu nearly Jackie and drink come Jackie, ultimate car where Sammy Flex TV so too and na Richie. I hope say be a book or dear.
Oh, by the grace of God, thank you so much. Everything is good over here, Sammy. Thank you so much. Yes, with all the coronavirus, we are still surviving. So things are okay over here.
And I want to believe you are very safe. The coronavirus we hear it is causing a whole lot of tragedy in abroad, especially USA. Are you very safe?
We are very, very safe by the grace of God. You know, when you put in the measures and you go according to what you are supposed to do, you will be safe. You need to wear your face mask, as they are saying. You need to 6 feet apart, social distances. So you need to do all that. When you do all that, you are safe to go. Good. So I am very, very healthy. I am safe. I am good.
We thank God for your life. We are also doing very good here and we bring you greetings from Ghana, especially to us here at Sammy Flex TV. Now, we're going to make this one very, very short and very snappy, straight to the point, because we are interested in what you have been doing on your show called Real Life with Jackie. But before we do that, who is Jackie? Tell us about yourself briefly so we can even get to know, because I know the gentleman will be asking whether you are single or taken. So who is who is Jackie to start with?
Okay, thank you so much, Sammy, and thank you for your crew, your management, everybody. I am so honored to be on your platform this evening. And first of all, let me say hi to your viewers and whoever is watching us from the whole world. So when you talk about Jackie, Jackie is a very simple, young, focused, vibrant lady. And I'm somebody that, as you said before, I love to help. So I do try my best to help people, especially those who are in need, in my little way that I can. And we are family of five. We are family of five. And by the grace of God, I've been able to go to school a little bit. I school back home in Ghana. And when I came here too, I was able to attend the college over here. That's Montgomery College. And I'm a very hardworking lady. I don't joke with that. And I'm very frank and sincere person when dealing with me. And make people around me happy. And I'm a straightforward person, as you can see. And I think that's all about Jackie. A very simple lady. Easygoing. So, that's all about Jackie. That's all about Jackie.
And the one that the guys will be interested, you've not mentioned it, or you mentioned it and I missed it.
And by the grace of God, God has really blessed me with a supporting or a supportive husband who is helping me. So I am not single. I am married.
Guys, you have to stay away because she is not single. Don't get closer. So in US of A, which state do you live?
Oh, basically, I'm in Maryland.
Oh, okay. That's another beautiful area in US of A. Okay, great. So over the weeks, I have been monitoring you on social media, where you have been advising the world, you have been motivating the world, and sometimes I listen to you and I feel so much joy in me. What is the concept of what you do? That is number one. And again, what motivated you to start this? Because I know, looking at your busy schedule, you work from day, night, you still get time to sit behind your cameras to do this. What motivated it, and what is the concept of real life, that is real life with Jackie?
Thank you so much, Sammy, for this question. I think real life with Jackie came out when I realized in life that, especially when I traveled to the United States of America, and I realized that so many things happen in the stages of life. I was back home. I didn't see much of it. I didn't see much of how life was. But when I got the chance to travel to the United States, that's when I saw real life, like how life was, like in the midst of people, what you go through, and all that. So I became, like, a time came that I realized that, oh my goodness, so life is not about just living with your parents and like they buy for you to eat, they provide for you whatever that you need. So I got to understand the meaning of life, what people go through, and what me myself I went through when I got to this country. I really went through hell. Life taught me a lot in this country. Life really taught me a lot. So one day I was like, it was like a revelation. I was sitting down one day and sometimes I listen to other stories. When I compared my story to other people, I saw that, oh my goodness, Jackie, it's not only you have to pass through this kind of thing. So other people too go through. So I realized that it was like a revelation, like that means real life, that means things really happen in this life. That's not like somebody faking it or somebody trying to exaggerate things. It's like she really passed through, and me myself, I was there. I really passed through. If I tell you the life I went through in this country, I think we will not finish today. Like God said, be a testimony for people out there. So the name just came like Draw Life, just like that. So I decided, okay, I'll go for it. I will go for this, God. So it was the program. The program itself, all about is what we go through. We go through in our daily life, what people face, how challenging life was. It's like every day what you see in this life that we are living. So that's why the name came Raw Life. Raw Life. We face certain things that sometimes you will think, oh my goodness, is that the end of me? So it was my life, what I passed through, that God also saw me through to give me that name, Raw Life. That's how I came about the name, Raw Life.
Great. So for how long have you been doing this Real Life with Jackie?
Okay, Real Life with Jackie came about somewhere last year. Like somewhere September, getting to the end of September, that's where Real Life came about. Yes.
Okay. Okay. And ever since you started, have you received some testimonies from some people? Maybe people who have watched you and they learned or they got one or two lessons from your teachings or your advice?
Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. I get a lot of messages in my inbox. Some people call me, sometimes they tell me about what they also passing through. And when they tell me I'm able to encourage them, motivate them, that life, when you are still alive, there is hope. No matter what the situation is, no matter what you're going through, though the storms, though you see so many things in this life, sometimes you be like, is that the end of me? But there is still hope. So sometimes I try, especially the youth, and my main motive is on the youth, because these days the youth, they think, oh, life is about when you see somebody, like, oh, the person is driving a good car, the person is having the houses and all that. You don't know the story of that person. So you need to make sure that you exercise caution and wait upon God, because that person that you see today may have passed through hell. And by the grace of God, he or she has been able to achieve what you are seeing today. So I get a lot of messages in my inbox. People call me, and so many people want to say married people, the youth singles. I get a lot. I get a lot.
Thank you for this inspiration. Now, at what time do you do this show? Because I know those who will be watching this interview will now be following. At what time and what days do you do the Real Life with Jackie?
So Real Life with Jackie is Saturdays, every Saturday in the United States, our time like 4 p.m. So it will be like 9 p.m. in Ghana. Yeah, so every Saturday, by the grace of God, with all my busy schedules going back and forth, I try as much as possible. You know, when you love what you're doing, you try as much as possible to make it up. So it's every Saturday.
So what is the objective? What is your main aim of doing this? What do you want to be achieving with the Real Life with Jackie?
Thank you for that. So my main motive is not like me sitting on the social media or trying to get money. No, it does not. You don't get nothing from there.
Exactly.
It's trying as much as possible to impact positive life onto people. You try to encourage people. You try to be like, let me say, a mentor to somebody. You try to let people see that no matter what the situation is in this life, as I said before, there is still hope. So don't think that you cannot do it. If somebody was able to make it in life, you can also do it. You are not different. They are not different from you, or you are not different from others. But life is a stages. You need to take it easy. You don't have to compare yourself to others. These fingers, I always say, it's not the same. So your style may be different from somebody. So these are the things I try as much as possible to at least encourage, especially the youth. They shouldn't let what they see on the social media, they shouldn't let what they see around them, the society, make them to do what they are not supposed to do, and at the end of the day, it jeopardizes their life. Because, like I said, I have gone through stages of life. I have gone stages, like so many things. But I said to myself that I know who I am. When you know who you are, you don't let what is going around to destroy what God has for you. So that is what I want to achieve. That's the main objective of this program. I do my job. I work around the life, by the grace of God. You know what I mean? So it's not about getting nothing, but to impact a positive, like impact on somebody. Positive one, so that the youth out there will also see that, oh my goodness, I can also make it. So that is
very, very inspirational. Now, I know this has not been long, it is even less than a year, but looking at your numbers, does it sometimes discourage you, knowing that the kind of message you're putting out, you want the huge number of people to be following every time, but then because it is a new thing, you always come and you see few people. Does it discourage you sometimes?
not at all.
Good.
As I said, life life, you don't compare yourself to others. Or I was telling somebody, I said, when I come online, even if one person just watch me on Raw Life with Jackie, and at the end of the day, the person is able to have something good about the message I'm bringing up, or there was a positive impact on that person's life, I'm happy with it. It doesn't matter the crowd. You can have 10K, whatever K for people to come and watch you, but at the end of the day, the message that you were giving, how is it going to help somebody? That is my main motive. So that's not discourage. Even if I come and I get 2 people who will take that message I'm sending out there, at the end of the day, is there positive impact on the person's life, or is it negative impact on the person's life? So I am very focused about what I'm doing. I don't look for the numbers, and I don't look at other people whether they're getting much viewers. That is not why I am there. My main motive is, at the end of the day, there is something good coming out from what I am doing that will help somebody out there.
Very positive. Now, on which platform do you do this program? Because we want to believe that after this interview, those who have not started paying attention or those who are not following, they will all come together to follow. So on which platforms do you do this? Now we know the time. How do you identify the platforms you do this?
Okay, so when you go to Facebook, it's a Raw Life with Jackie talk show. Raw Life with Jackie talk show. When you go to YouTube, it's Raw Life with Jackie talk show. Yeah. So and Instagram is like, I don't really put things, the videos on the Instagram, but my pictures or certain motivational words, sometimes I put it on the Instagram. So that one is First Lady Official one. First Lady Official one.
Okay.
Yes.
So the videos are on YouTube. That is Real Life Talk Show with Jackie.
Yes.
And and you do the live thing on Facebook.
Raw Life with Jackie talk show too.
Yeah, you do that one on Facebook live every Saturday at 4 p.m. US time.
Yes, please.
I see. Now, I know you are also into humanitarian projects. Over the years, what have you done? And in the few years ahead of us, what would you be coming to Ghana to do? Because I remember our pre-conversation, you told me that you'll be coming to Ghana very, very soon. What are some of the plans and what have you done so far?
I think growing up, I always say giving is a ministry. Giving is a ministry. When you don't have that spirit of giving, you cannot do it. Now, sometimes we do so many things out there, but you don't like to put it out there for people to know what you're doing. You do something at the closed doors because you don't want people to know what you're doing. I do so many things out there for people. Sometimes people will call you, it's difficult for me to do this, get money. Like all those things, you have to do it. So I'm about to, I have so many things in the pipeline. I just don't want to open it, all of them over here.
Okay.
So I do a lot, helping people, helping children, and sometimes families with their children, So I do a lot out there, but I'm somebody that when I do things, I love to don't
keep it on the low.
Keep it like everybody know that you are helping this person, you are doing this. But the main big one is coming very, very, very soon, and it's in the pipeline. And I'm praying to God when everything is put in place, it will be unveiled very, very soon. So many things. I have like 2 or 3 things that I'm planning to bring it out by the grace of God this year. So you will know it first.
I know. Now, when someone has a special topic that he would or she would like you to talk about, is that allowed? Are there avenues that they can contact you and to say, maybe Jackie, this is what I'm going through, can you advise me on it on your show? Are there ways and rooms for that?
Oh yes, there are. As I said, sometimes people send me those kind of things in my inbox on Facebook, and sometimes some people they just pick your number over there because my number is there, so they pick it and call me.
Okay.
But I'm free. My doors are open. if you want to call me anytime, any day, any hour, any minute, I am there, because right now is life. You are there for the public. So whenever they knock your door, you have to open your door for them. So anybody can call me, whoever wants to call me. If you have a story, just call me. Let's discuss it. If something is bothering you, just call me. If you are a youth out there, especially the youth, I am more concerned about the youth. I am very, very more concerned about the youth these days. So you can call me, and the phone number for you to call me. I don't know if I can put the phone number.
Yeah, you can.
So that's 240-429-1217. I repeat it again, 240-429-1217.
That is very positive. Are you married to a man of God or something? Because you like saying by God's grace. So in Ghana, it feels like you're already. Are you an osofumame, as we say in Ghana?
Oh no, Sammy, no. I'm not osofumame, and I don't think God will call me for that. Everybody have their own calling. I think my own calling is not that. My husband is not a pastor. I'm married to a man who understands what I'm doing. I'm married to a man who always motivates you, encourages you. I'm married to a wonderful gentleman and a handsome man who understands everything that I'm doing. So I'm not a superman, but the reason why I always put God first is that in my life from day one it has been God. Sammy, if God, me and you will not be sitting here today.
That's true.
Just tonight, whatever that I'm doing, even when I want to sit in front of the cameras, I always tell God, I'm going to speak out there. Give me the wisdom, give me the words. Choose the right words for me, because I don't want to say something at the end of the day, somebody may be hurt. Or at the end of the day, it will not bring positive impact on somebody. So from day one, it has been like God.
Now, before we even close this, I want you to use your own story, something that we can put out as a testimony about your own life. Maybe some of the challenges you've gone through before, that by God's grace you came out, and today, or out of that, you have also decided to inspire and motivate people about. Maybe something summarized, something that you can also use to inspire someone to know that even if you are dying today and God says you live, you should know you live. Something about you that you can use to inspire our viewers and myself and everyone who is following us.
Thank you so much, Sammy. I just want to pick up this. I have a big story, but I just want to pick the middle of it and say something to the youth out there. I think there is always hope. When I came to this country, I don't want to start from it's a lot. When I want to start, I will not wait.
I know.
So, pregnant, and as a pregnant woman, there was no shelter for me. To get food to eat was a problem. Sometimes I go to sleep without food and I feel that the baby is shaking. You know, when you're hungry, you feel like the baby is shaking. And I went for this job, and as a pregnant woman, no doctor, no antenatal, no medicine. My pregnancy was like almost 6 months to 7. I've not seen a doctor. Can you believe it? Because this system is like, you need insurance, you need blah 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 before a doctor can take care of you and all that. And I don't have a doctor as a pregnant woman. And I'm working this job, and the woman that I'm taking care of is 360 pounds. When you say somebody is 360 pounds, you know what I'm talking about. And one day, I was telling my mom, I said, Mom, when you say somebody is pregnant, it's like they love to pee back and forth. For my words, I'm sorry. They love to pee back and forth. It seems like, I don't know, wherever that I sit, it's like I see the pee, when I sit, I see the pee. Then my mom said, oh, yeah, it's normal. But I said to myself, no, things are not normal. So I got to the hospital. Then I have to go for like emergency, because this country, when something is bothering you, have to rush to the emergency. So when I went to the emergency room, then the doctors, the nurses, everybody was like, they checked my distance. Everybody was like, what is going on over here? Then they asked me, what is my name? Between me and you, I cannot remember my name, Jacqueline.
Wow.
I couldn't remember that name, Jacqueline. It's like I'm confused. It's like, what at all is happening? The next minute, the doctor has to come and call me that, ma'am, we need to take you right now. If not, you lose the baby or you lose your life. It's 50-50 for you. So who do we call? I don't have nobody for you to call. I don't even remember nothing. I was just looking at the doctor as if like Mumu or something. I was just looking at their faces. Don't call. Let me put it down there. We went to the procedure. They came back. They are like, okay, right now your legs are not working. I said, what? After giving birth, legs are not working? They are like, oh, maybe you cannot even walk again. I said, no, that's not my portion over here. So then I have to call my mom, my siblings. They were praying. They put all kinds of machines. I don't know which is which. They removed the baby, but I can't even see my baby. How wishing I can't see the baby because my legs are not working. When you pinch me, I don't feel nothing. It's like all hope is gone. It's like I'm in the middle of the blue sea. That came from my mom is that you did not bring me to the United States to disgrace me. I know I will get up and walk again from this hospital. No matter what the report is, I will get up. So prayers back and forth. I was in the hospital for almost 1 week. After giving birth, I can't walk. My legs are not working.
Wow.
I can't feed my baby. The baby is somewhere and I'm somewhere.
Wow.
So of all that, they tried everything. Then I started moving a little bit. Then there was this Indian doctor. He just walked up to me. He said, ma'am, do you know God? I said, yes, I do know God. He said, yes, God is on your side. I said, he said, because you've not seen a doctor for all this while, and your baby is not sick with any, the eyes are good, the ears are good, nothing is wrong with the baby is strong and healthy. Man, you serve that God that you are serving because you have a God who is on fire. Wow. And even after you went through, you are still kicking, and your legs are up like there is life coming out from your legs.
Wow.
So you see, in this life, no matter what you pass through, you just have to believe and have hope. I went through hell. I've gone through hell. If I want to start it, Sammy, we will not finish. A pregnant woman with no food. Shelter, I don't even want to go that part, because if I go that part, it's another thing. I struggled. I went through hell. No medicine. But for me to have a baby, somebody have been in the hospital from the one that they were pregnant. Doctors are giving out them medicine, they are taking care of them, but still they will have the baby and the baby will have disabilities. I'm not lying. That one is there. And then I gave the name Samuel.
Wow. so I'm a namesake to the boy, I guess.
That's the song. There is still hope. That's why one topic I will Facebook, I said there is still hope. There is still hope, no matter what. There is still hope.
This is very encouraging. I'm sure this will also go out to inspire you if you're also going through any challenges in this life. You should know that just as Jackie did not die, and today she's using her story to inspire you and to motivate you, you should know you will also never die. Now finally, let's come back to Ghana. I know sometimes some of our sisters, especially those online, because we are talking about social media, the Afia Schwarzeneggers, the Mzbels, the Tracy Watches. I know you have been following them as well. What advice can you give to them, especially now that someone like Mzbel is going to the priest, aka Nayewe, and people talking about there is God, and you decided to go to the chief priest and all that. With your position as a talk show host who inspires people, what can you tell them?
You know, in this life, what I would say is two wrongs can never make it right. You know what I mean? And everybody have your own belief. If Mzbel believes that, okay, the traditional rulers can help her, that is her belief. You cannot condemn somebody. And listening to their stories, and Mzbel will say this, Afia will say this. I think all I would say is people look up to them. You know, people take them as their role models. They have a lot of followers that follows them on the social media. So all that I would say to them is they should let peace reign. Peace to reign. They should forget about the past. They should let things go. No matter in this life, you may need, Afia may need Mzbel one day, or Mzbel may need Afia one day. So whatever that has happened is in the past. If you don't let the past go, it keep on haunting you. You know, and forgiveness is also a healing. When you forgive somebody, it heals you. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So Mzbel should, you know what has happened? I don't know, because I was not there when they were making that kind of friendship. So they should forgive and forget. Sometimes people say it's difficult, you can forgive, but to forget is the problem. Yeah, it takes time for that thing to heal. So right now, they should let things go, they should let things slide. They should see themselves as sisters, but not enemies, because there are people out there who are looking up to them as mothers, as role models, as whatever they are mentors. So they should let things slide and let peace prevail. That's all I can tell them.
Good. We will sure make this message reach them that a big sister from USA has advised them, so they should take it in good faith. Now, which part of Ghana do you come from, though?
Oh boy, I come from a such Chifrom. You know, some of my shows I said, oh, Chifrom, so from a I just wrote from so in between, like tag and audio.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, tech and then just rather, yeah, from a is in between tech and then just so it's in between. It's in between Chrome.
You are a real Ashanti woman, I guess. I see. All right, now, Jackie. Before we wrap up, once again, tell us the platforms that you do the show. Tell us the times that you do the show, and if you can share your social media or your contact number with the people around the world who would want to contact you to support what you've been doing on social media.
Okay, so viewers out there, my fans out there, my loved ones out there. If you want to follow my show, it's Raw Life with Jackie on Facebook. You can also watch it on YouTube, Raw Life with Jackie Talk Show, the same thing on Facebook. And you can follow me on Instagram, First Lady Official 1 on Instagram. And if you want to call me, my doors are always open. Whatever, my doors is open for you. So you can call me on 240 429-1217. I repeat the number again. 240-429-1217. So please put the code in. That's 011. That's the code for the United States. So wherever that you are, that is how you can get to me.
Thank you so much, Jackie. We pray for God to strengthen you even more. We pray for God to give you more knowledge and wisdom, so you would also continue to inspire and motivate others. I have been a fan of the show, and I encourage you to also be a fan of the show henceforth. So on Saturday, I'll be watching. I want to see you online as well. Jackie, God bless you so much, and thank you for talking to us here on Sammy Flex TV. We will do this again some other time.
Yes, Sammy, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I am so humbled. I am so honored. You are the best because you always try to bring out the good in people. I watch you. Like, it's not everybody who try to like see something in people, other people, and try to encourage them and bring those kind of things out of them. So you are also a blessing to the youth. God bless you and your team. God bless you so all, bro. God bless you, bro. God bless you. We will talk. We will talk.
I know. Thank you so much. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, this is where we'll end it. You still have to follow Jackie and support the Real Lifetime because I have been supporting it. We are all going to be part of this. My name is Sammy Flex. Special thanks to the team, Digital Rasta, Currency, Richie Flex, Yao Lapiji, Nana Reagan, in Team Dode, Solomon, MC Berima, and Tina Baby. Until then, you can also reach us if you are doing something around the world and you want the world to know about it. Why not? Feel free, hit us out. Our numbers are always on the screen, and let's do this together for God and country. My name is Sammy Flex. We out.